All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be finding the whole from a percent. It looks very similar to yesterday's assignment. In your book today, you'll be given something that looks like the following. It'll say something like 9 is 15% of something. Okay? 9 is 15% of something. And then we're going to solve for it. So as you can see, I have 4 steps. They're actually going to look almost the exact same as yesterday with the exception of step 2. You're going to first put the percent over 100. You're going to set it equal to the number over your unknown value. And then you're going to multiply diagonally and divide the remaining number. It's not hard. It's not hard, but sometimes students, once they get the 3 numbers, they're not 100% sure where to put the 3 numbers. So there are a couple of hints, and it has to do with the wording, okay? Remember, 100 will be my other number up here. So I have a couple more things up here that might help you. So we have the part over the whole, okay? Like part of the answer is going to be over the whole number. So that'll be like the percent over 100. And then the word is. Is means part, of means whole. So if you guys look, what do we say? 9 is 15%. Is going to tell you that it's the part, so it's going to go on top. It's 15% of goes on the bottom because it's the whole. If you guys look at yesterday's, assignment, so it said 20% of 80. Since we have of 80, we know that 80 goes on the bottom because it's the whole. So today, we're trying to find what the whole is. So just like yesterday, we're going to create 2 equivalent ratios, okay? So we're going to make our 2 lines and set them both equal to each other for our equivalent ratios. So remember, we have 3 numbers here. We have 9, 15%, and then our last number that is always there is 100. So check your notes if you remember who lives in this corner right here. Tell me, who is it?
100.
Yeah, 100. 100 lives in the bottom left-hand corner, right? So now I have 2 numbers, and I have to decide who's going to go with 100. Is it going to be 9 or is it going to be 15%? Whisper what you think it's going to be to your partner. Is it going to be 9 or is it going to be 15%? Raise your hand if you think it's 9. Raise your hand if you think it's 15. Why? Dakota, why is it 15?
Because the percent goes over, it's 15% out of 100.
Perfect, because it's the percent. Remember, we clump our percents. 100 means per 100, or percent means per 100. And so we're going to keep our percents together. Do you remember that from yesterday? So we want to keep our percents together. So we're going to put our percent over 100, and then set it equal to another number. Avery.
But it says part, so 9 is.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be the part on top of it?
So, yep, that's where we're going right now. So we always keep our percents together, and then when we are setting up our equivalent ratio, that's when we're going to do part to whole. So we're trying to find the whole, and it says that 9 is 15%. So we know that 9 is going to be equal to 15%. So since we have the is, and we know that is part, it's going to be on the top. So it's going to be 9 is 15%. 9 is equal to 15%. And then, so we're trying to solve for what the whole number is. So today, this is how we're setting it up all day long. You are welcome to work with me. And at this point, you guys, anytime you see 2 equivalent ratios with 1 missing value, you should know that you're just going to multiply diagonally and then divide your leftover number. Okay? So we're going to do 9 times 100. Mental math. 9 times 100 is what, friends?
900.
Good. It's 900. So I'm going to box up 900. And I'm going to divide it by 15 because that's my remaining number. Okay? So I'm going to do 900 divided by 15. And so I'm going to cover them up parts at a time and just work on it. 15 can go into 9 how many times?
0.
0. Oh, and I'm putting my decimals in take care of it, kind of idiot-proof my work, right? 15 can go into 90. How many times? Tell your partner how many times you think you can go in there. Tell me, how many times?
6.
6, yeah. So 6 times 5 is 30. And 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9, so it's 90. We're going to subtract 90 minus 90 is 0. It is smaller. I just checked it, so I'm going to bring down my next number. And then, am I done solving right now?
No.
No. Notice how there are 3 digits in 900, and I only have 2 digits in my answer. And not just that, but I also have a space between my last answer, or between my number and my decimal, so I know I need one more number. So how many times can 15 go into 0? 0. Yeah. Okay. So I know, because I did the math, I know that 9 is 15% of 60. That's what we're doing all day today. That's what we're doing all day today. Dakota.
So it's like yesterday, but you just changed the order.
It's exactly like yesterday's. You're just changing, you're just going to flop the second numbers. Okay. Okay, let's do one more example for our math journal, and then we'll do some practice problems, okay? So, but the next one that we have is 12 is 40% of something. 12 is 40% of something. And so right now, what I want you guys to do is talk about it with your partner. Where are you going to put 12, 40%, and what's your third number? This is where you actually talk with your partner. Go.
Okay, so
All right, I need some help. I need all eyes up here in 3, 2, 1, and 0. Who is living on the top?
40%.
40, thank you. And who's hanging out underneath 40?
100.
100, our good friend named 100. Who's on the top of my second line?
12.
Who?
12.
12. And then who's at the bottom?
Nothing. Nothing yet.
Unknown. The box's name is unknown. Everyone say hi, unknown.
Hi.
There we go. Okay, so at this point right here, what's the next thing that we need to do? Tell your partner what we need to do in order to solve it right now. Okay, I need all eyes up here in 3, 2, 1, and 0. Is there a loud person that can tell the whole class, what do we need to do right now in order to solve this? Angela.
You need to multiply 112.
Yeah, we're going to multiply 100 times 12 because we're multiplying diagonally, 12 times 100. And class, what is 12 times 100?
100.
1,200. Okay. So we're going to box up 1,200. Put my decimal in. Oh, I have lots of extra talking right now, but I'm not sure why. Okay. So I'm going to box up 1,200 on the inside of my box. And who is on the outside of my box? Whisper it to your neighbor.
100.
Tell me, who is it?
40.
40. 40. Remember how we've already taken care of 100, we've already taken care of 12, so we divide by the leftover number, which is going to be 40. Okay? So now I'm ready to solve this. So 40 can go into 1 how many times?
0.
0. 40 can go into 12 how many times?
0.
40 can go into 120 how many times? 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 4 is 12. We're going to subtract. 120 minus 120 is 0. We're going to check it. It's smaller. Bring down my next number. 40 can go into 0 how many times?
0.
0. And so I know that 12 is 40% of what number?
30.
30. Perfect. Friends all day. I need you guys to be looking at your words is. In your story problem, you need to look for the word is, and you need to look for the word of. That will help you when you are doing your assignment today. Once your math journal matches my math journal, I need to open on the corner of your desk, pull out your whiteboard.